Well, it's been a gloomy week. We've had a lot of clouds around. We haven't had a whole lot in the way of storms, though, but we are getting a little bit of sunshine right now. We see in Grand Island a lot of sun. We've got a little bit of blue skies out there, a little bit of sun peeking through some of the clouds there in Kearney as well, and clouds across the area between O'Neill and Lincoln as well. We've had some breaks in the cloud cover today, but that's also helped warm up the surface for some thunderstorms out to our west. We see here on the satellite and radar, we've got this system of cold fronts and low pressures across the area, as well as a dry line off the front range of the Rockies. That's spawning off tornado watches there in Colorado, down into New Mexico as well. Here in western Nebraska, northwest Kansas, we have a severe thunderstorm watch. We'll get to the details on that here in just a moment. But with that front system, we've got much cooler air behind it into the 40s up to the northern Sandhills and into the Black Hills of South Dakota. But we're sitting at 81 degrees here in Hastings, 82 in Grand Island as well. But we do have that severe weather risk for the day-to-day off towards our west. So the marginal threat comes out to about O'Neill, Ord, just to the east of Lexington there. But then the slight risk, that level 2 out of 5 categories for severe weather from Thedford and back towards the southwest. Now, the wind is going to be one of the factors. We've got about 10% to 15% chance of that being the major threat, as well as large hail. We could see up to 2-inch hail in this hatched region. We could see severe hail in some of these outskirts regions as well. But there is also a tornado threat. So we see that here. So we've got up to that 5% risk here. Very extreme southwestern Nebraska here into the Panhandle and into parts of Colorado. Now, that's why they have the tornado watch. We're looking at more of the severe thunderstorm side of things. That's why we only have the severe thunderstorm watch for our viewing area here in western Nebraska and into the Panhandle as well. So let's take a little bit of a closer look at this. For several of these counties, it's until 11 o'clock Central Daylight Time. So for the mountain time communities, that's going to be until 10 o'clock tonight. But we already have some warnings, although it's not for thunderstorms. It's just for the heavy rain here for parts of Frontier County and into Red Willow County, mostly around the McCook area for Red Willow, and then Curtis into Stockville. And this area around Stockville have seen a lot of rain for the last hour or so. That's going to be until 8:30 this evening. So, of course, it's not going to be everywhere that you'll see flooding or standing water, but you could see water covering the roadway or a swollen stream. Of course, if it is covering the roadway, don't drive over a flooded roadway. That's going to be a hazardous condition. But fortunately, around McCook, haven't seen a lot of rain in the last 5 minutes or so. So it looks like that rain system is moving off towards the north. That should help the situation as well as not having any more rain coming up later on maybe. But let's take a look through Futurecast. Notice how it's not handling exactly what's on radar, exactly what we just saw very well. It's sort of misplaced where the heaviest rain is, but we do still see this system here around McCook up to Stockville. That's going to lift towards the north over the next several hours. Then we'll also be looking at the chance for more thunderstorms coming out of the Panhandle, off the high plains and into the Sandhills overnight. So this is Sunday at 3 a.m. We've still got scattered clouds here across the east. We're not looking at much chance for thunderstorms tonight here around the Tri-Cities area. But as we head into tomorrow, so this is going to be late into the evening, we'll see that line of thunderstorms moving their way across northern Nebraska and potentially by Monday morning bringing some thunderstorms here into the Tri-Cities area. So this isn't going to be exactly how it plays out, but it's at least one scenario that we could see, and we could be looking at those chances for thunderstorms continuing into parts of the day on Tuesday as well. Low temperatures tonight dropping back into the 60s through the day tomorrow. It's still going to be pretty windy. We're looking at gusts upwards of 30 miles per hour there in the afternoon, with our high temperatures getting back into the 80s for most of the state, really pushing back that cold front to the northwest. 7-day forecast, looking at temperatures staying in the 80s, and by the time we get close to Labor Day or Memorial Day weekend, looks like it's going to be back to the 70s. Be right back.